All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Bashem Rav double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who do well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you, brothers on highways and byways. Giving all diligence to make a call and election sure, and also blessings to the very few sisters out there that are listening, learning, and believing. I'm that fellow Kanakla coming at you once again on that lesson, Lord's will through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yashai's lessons edifying and exhorting. Okay, and I just wanted to hop right into this recession, all right, upcoming layoffs, and it's all on mainstream media. These are all warnings. Okay, so it's not as if, this is some sort of conspiracy, or we just, as they like to call us, the prophets of doom and gloom. Or, no, we're just letting you know, all right, what's about to take place, and ultimately, this is the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, its financial system, the economy, is about to take a turn. All right, for the worse, and ultimately, this is just to usher in the Revelation 13th chapter, the 16th verse, the MOTB. All right, by the means of the CBDC, central bank digital currency, the reset. Okay. But the system has to come down, and now the system is finally, all right, reaching that point of collapse, aka recession. Okay, let's get that real fast. All right, and Baba Shah, bear with me. I dropped my phone, so I have like lines going through my phone and two big black dots. So I have to move this around to see what I'm reading. All right, his phone cracked, but nonetheless, here we go. It says, in economics, a recession is a business cycle contraction when the I don't can see the is a general. All right, is in a general decline in economic activity. Recessions generally occur when there is widespread drop in spending. All right. So basically, the economy is at a standstill. There's no growth. And as you can see here, a widespread drop in spending. Okay. And in the midst of a recession, the cost, the dollar losing its value, all right, which costs more money to buy the same products. All right. Like all the tech companies and retail and so on and so forth, things of that nature. All right, people don't spend their money, all right, at those places, so to say, anymore. Okay, because they're buying things, mostly buying things that they need, and not things that they want, so to say. All right, so bear with me. Yeah. Okay, see, now it's messing up on me. Bear with me 1 second. All right, like I said, so lucky I dropped my phone early today. So, all right, well, I'm not going to mess with it no more because basically it's now messing up on me. But let me get to something real fast. All right, there we go, we got it. Bear with me. So let's get this article here. Okay. Then we'll get into some scriptures. And we'll close it out. Won't make it too long. It'll be a quick update. All right. So corporate America cuts thousands of jobs as recession looms. All right. So with recession, no growth in the economy, people are not spending. It's just basic. Your business is like when if you work at a place where you sell things, all right, food, let's say just a restaurant, all right, and even when I used to work in retail, the grocery store, during the end of the month, where people have basically spent all their money, okay, and business is slow. What happened was my supervisor, she would send us home, okay, because why have people on a clock? All right, just basically sucking up money, and there's nobody coming in the store and buying anything. All right, so the hours would dwindle towards the end of the month because people wasn't coming in and buying anything. Okay, so just imagine that on a grand scale. All right, the company's not making that much money because due to a recession, due to the widespread, of people not buying anything. All right, so now you got all these employees on the payroll and you're not making no money. So now you got to start laying off. And Biden said that. That's what he told businesses. You need to start laying people off. All right. So here we go. It says Reuters, corporate America is making deep cuts to employee base as part of its, I believe to say, reconstructing efforts to navigate a potential, I think, downturn economy from the U.S. Federal Reserve War on inflation. Exactly. Okay, it says job cuts announced by U.S.-based employers jumped. That's 13%, 18%. Remember, I cannot see on my end that well. Since October, the highest since February 2021, according to, and I can't read that word 100%. It says here are some of the major job cuts announced in recent weeks. Amazon cut 10,000 people in the corporate technology job. The Meta platform, Citigroup Incorporation, Morgan Stanley, Intel Corp, Microsoft Corporation, Johnson & Johnson, Twitter, Lyft, all right, Warner Bros. Discovery, Beyond Meat Incorporation, all right, cut 200 jobs. And as you can see here, it just keeps going, all right. So this is just a recipe for civil unrest, man, basically. Okay, and then so like, yeah, what happened was if you saw that basically Jeff Bezos, he was basically coming out speaking about a recession as well. Let's see, go back. Bear with me, so I can. This phone is all jacked up. Let's see. Hold on. As you can see here, all right, Bezos urges consumers and businesses. All right, I can't read that word. Owners to reduce risk of a likely recession. All right, like I said, I can't read that. But Amazon Jeff Bezos prepare for the worst. So like, yeah. Prepare for the worst as U.S. recession looms. All right, Jeff Bezos, one of the so-called richest men on the planet Earth. All right. It says hold off on big purchases like TVs, Jeff Bezos warns. All right, let's see what that one says. CNN. All right, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos recently warned consumers and businesses they should consider postponing large purchases in the coming months as the global economy.
It takes a village to support society, and businesses have a responsibility.
All right. In the coming months as the global economy, I can't read that word. All right. Slovakia. We get this situation figured out soon. It says with the downturn and face possible recession. All right. So, once again, in a recession, when things are bad, you don't have people going out buying, TVs, the latest Jordans. All right. People are trying to buy necessities, food. All right, pay their rent, pay their bills. That's it. All the extra, purchasing of basically things you don't really need to survive, people don't do it. Okay, and I remember Elder Tahar said that as well. You get a flat screen for cheap because people just aren't buying that type of stuff right now. All right, putting food on the table is more important. So if people aren't buying those things like that, what do you think is going to happen to those businesses? All right, they're going to suffer. Then there comes the layoffs. So let's get into some precepts real fast. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember thou the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, remember the Lord. All right, seek the Lord early. All right, preferably in your youth, while the evil days draw not. But you see the evil days are drawing nigh. All right, doors of repentance are closing. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, or the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. All right, the keepers of the house are the economists. It said, the strong men shall bow themselves and grinders cease, which is a recession. So the scripture is talking about, and the grinders cease, because when someone's grinding, it's a metaphor for working. And the grinders cease because they are few. Okay, no work. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. All right, so that whole optimistic mindset, all right, that's going to go out the window, because you're going to look out and there's absolutely going to be no hope, because this place is just going to crumble. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, businesses closing down. It says, when the sound of the grinding is low, time to just close up shop. It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. All right, the quality of music. Okay, so we'll get another precept real fast. Isaiah 19. All right, because this is something to pay attention to. Okay, very exciting times we're living in. It says, the Lord, Isaiah 19:14, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and hath caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Okay. In America is that spiritual Egypt, pursuant to Revelation 11 chapter and the 8th verse. The scriptures refer to a place which is spiritually Egypt. That's America. It isn't physically Egypt, but America is that spiritual Egypt. All right, it takes on the philosophies of ancient Egypt. And this is also where the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, were put in captivity. Okay, so if you're familiar with the story of ancient Egypt, the Lord plagued that place. Well, this place, aka America, spiritual Egypt, will receive the same fate. All right. So that's just pretty much a quick update. Lord willing, that was edifying. As it's saying Romans, our salvation is nearer than we believed. And I do have an opinion. It's just my opinion. But we're gonna go into a recession or whatnot. But pretty sure, a lot of other people agree as well. But an event, we're going to go into a recession. But I believe an event is going to be the thing that really cripples this economy. Is going to be blamed on an event. All right. So as it say in Romans, our salvation is nearer than we believed. So this is beautiful times, because in order for the kingdom of heaven to be established here on the planet Earth, the kingdom of Yahushua by default, the kingdom of Israel, all right, this place has to go down. And Revelation 13 chapter 16 verse, that has to come to pass. And this economy basically collapsing, all right, dollar collapsing, that's going to make that prophecy possible. Okay, so continue to watch, continue to pray, watch as well as praise Yahushua said, and endure unto the end, man. So Till next time, I say, all praise to Yahweh Shai Shalom.